Hello there, it's CoolDudeClem, and I thought I'd use this channel for my rants and talky videos, saving my main channel for things like CoolDudeClem's electronic workshop and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to be ranting on something today, and I'm doing it in this new animated style. See how well that works. And today I'm going to be talking about something I absolutely hate. If you haven't guessed from the title, I'm going to be talking about, or rather ranting about, swearing. Something that we could all do without, something that I think is completely unnecessary, and something I think we would be way better off if nobody did it. And I know I'm going to have to prepare for the endless death threats I'm going to get after I upload this, but I mean, come on. Why do you get so mad just because somebody out there doesn't like profanities? I get mad when I hear profanities. It hits me like a 10-ton truck. I don't know why you like it so much. Sure, I can understand if you drop something on your foot or something blows up in your face or something like that, but really? Using it in everyday speech? Just why? Some people, when I tell them they shouldn't swear, they either get really mad at me for absolutely no explained reason whatsoever, or they try the oldest trick in the book and try to prove me wrong.
Well, it's freedom of speech, isn't it?
No! Freedom of speech has nothing to do with it. Freedom of speech is about voicing your own opinions like I'm doing right now. It has nothing to do with whether you swear or not. And some people say that swearing helps you get your point across. Listen, you could substitute the F word for heck, and it would still be just as effective, and you wouldn't be swearing. And these people also believe that swearing makes you look cool, smart, and sophisticated. Well, I'm smart enough to know that's not true. I have an IQ of 159 for heck's sake. I don't need to swear because I know what I'm talking about. So swearing doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make you look smart. It doesn't make you look sophisticated. It doesn't make you look like you know what you're talking about. All it does is make you look like an unlikable jerk. Although since that's what most people are these days, I guess that makes sense. As a matter of fact, I've noticed that people who swear out loud are more aggressive and violent than people who don't. I've observed this with my own eyes, and my own ears, obviously. I can remember way back when almost nobody swore. And if you did cuss, you were considered a bad person and nobody would want to be near you. It was practically a utopia back then. People generally were a lot nicer back then. These days, however, the entire world has appeared to have gone completely insane. It's considered weird if you don't swear. Worst still, if you tell anybody you hate profanities, then you're considered the worst person alive. How dare you say anything against swearing? You just committed the worst crime of the century. You're no longer a functional member of society. You should be locked away in a dungeon somewhere, never to see the light of day again. Give me a break. What is so bad about hating profanities? Why don't you understand that swearing is bad? It's one of the worst things you can be exposed to. And another thing that really gets my goat these days is that people actually expect to hear swearing, especially on YouTube videos. Well, sorry to get your hopes up, but there isn't going to be any swearing on this video. If you want swearing so much, go and watch frickin' Machinima or something. And now, consider for a moment a video on YouTube. A video that's really bad in just about every way possible. Terrible content, terrible quality. Normally that would get a ton of dislikes, but if the video has swearing in it, that automatically makes it good and everybody likes it. Because everybody today is completely crazy and only cares about swearing. Really, that's all they want. I don't know why YouTube just doesn't change its name to F-BombTube and have done with it. While we're at it, let's just have people who upload videos where the only words said are swear words. I mean, they practically do that now. Anyway, I'm going to show some comments now. And I'm going to blank out the swear words because I'm not going to have that filth on my channel, or any of my channels. But just looking at these comments is going to give you an idea of just how bad the YouTube community is for swearing. And now let's take a look at some screenshots of YouTube channels that show up in my recommendations and things like that. But I have edited the name of the channel or the description of the channel to reflect what the channel is really like. And let's face it, if the people who made these channels were being completely honest about themselves, this is what they would actually say. Yes, it's very difficult to find good videos on YouTube where I don't get bombarded by the F-bomb. Sometimes I will be brave and venture out into the unknown, so I click on a video that looks interesting. The first minute might go by, nothing bad really happening. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, the F-bomb drops, spoiling what could have been a really good video. Swearing spoils my entertainment. I just cannot enjoy a video if it has swearing in it. And other videos such as reviews and rants and things like that, if it has swearing, I just cannot take it seriously. The swearing just makes the person look like an idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's not even like these videos are hard to find. I was watching a Vsauce video the other day because I'm into science and philosophy and things like that. Not to mention it's one of the very few channels that actually doesn't swear. But look what shows up in the suggestions next to it. Why? Just why? Not to mention that those videos have absolutely nothing in common. Why would you suggest that, YouTube? No, wait, don't answer that. I'll edit the screenshot to say what you really wanted to say. If I was running YouTube, I would certainly make a few changes. One change I would make, and make sure it gets done, is to ban profanity. Also, I would make it possible to flag videos that contain it. All it would take is one flag, then that video would get reviewed, and if it does indeed contain profanity, that video would get immediately taken down, along with a strike placed on the uploader's account. And yes, I know that change would annoy a lot of people, but it would be for the better, because I believe YouTube should be family friendly. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up now. I'm going to have to disable the ratings because of all the profanity worshippers out there. As soon as they see this video, they'll dislike it and wish death upon me. But there's not really much I can do about that. The wishing death upon me thing, that is. I just don't understand why you like these words so much. Why you think it's so necessary to have swearing all the time. I don't find these words entertaining or funny. They're just vulgar and offensive. Oh, and if you're wondering why I sound a little bit different in this insert, well, my microphone just died. so I'm having to use my backup here. I just don't understand why you people think profanities are the best thing since sliced bread. It's a complete mystery to me. Not to mention offensive. It offends me. I have been brought up properly, not dragged up. I have been brought up to know the difference between right and wrong. I am actually civilized. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but I am saying you can better yourselves. And I don't know why these words are bad. It's never been explained. I don't know what it is about them that makes them the worst thing you can be exposed to next to an atomic blast. But you have to accept and understand that I just don't like those words. It's part of who I am. Anyway, that's it for this rant, so until next time, goodbye.